Gears of War Judgment Day, one epic battle, Demented Priest, double A gamer for life. Okay, we're in this building. This room has got some ammo, got one of those Onyx packs of ammo, and then there's this one shot. All right, we've you know, all the Gears games on Insane mode, they're pretty epic battles. You know, it's like one hard battle after the next. And we knew when we got to this part we'd have our hands full because there's multiple enemies, the blood mounts, the guys with the shields and all that. And on the other side of the room, there's just no way to get a beat on these guys with this one shot, so I never really bothered with it. But we kept dying because we just get overwhelmed, so we got to try something different. Because normally we try to stick by each other so we can revive each other, but in Insane mode, there's really no reviving. You pretty much, if you get killed or you're down, it's over. But anyway, I'm sitting there. I'm like, that guy's getting up on my buddy Demented Priest. I was like, how you like them apples? He's like, I like it. Because he's up there trying to defend Jack, and there's just these guys take a lot of damage, this and that. So when we spawned up, I'm like, I grabbed that one shot and I head over here, so I'm giving a little bit of breathing room to kind of get a beat on these enemies, and it's beautiful because they're going after Demented, and you only get 8 shots with that one shot, but they're critical hits. All right, so that lightens up the load on some of these heavy enemies so we can deal with the rest. Now, what happens is 2 Berserker comes out. On the easier levels, only 1 comes out, but on Insane mode, 2 come out, so, they're not called Berserkers for no reason at all. And throughout this little epic battle we got going on here, I think we got a number record of chainsaw kills, too. So I'm up here at this little spot on the other side of the room, and I'm getting some breathing room. We're just going after the other AI characters and my buddy Demented Priest, so I'm able to lend some support up here, given the wrenches that are coming at me. So those first few kills with all those heavy enemies, the blood mounts and all that, that gave my buddy a lot of breathing room to kind of deal with the regular enemies. So while I'm up here, I'm going to get as many kills as I can with this sniper rifle. And then after a certain amount of kills, these 2 fucking clowns come out of the woodwork, and you got to deal with them. Okay, just shooting them is not going to work, but while I got some breathing room up here, we'll try to knock away at some of the other enemies. In order to get those 2 Berserkers down, you have to set them on fire with a torture, and then while they're red, you got to shoot them. And the thing is that when you beat a game, a Gears game on Insane mode, you did a task right there. I mean, like I said, every battle is pretty much fairly epic, and going. I mean, we did Gears 3, and doing that on Insane, it's just like one hard battle after the next. And yeah, you're going to be reloading the checkpoint a few times, no question about it. But the thing about me and Demented, we're going to get it done. I mean, in Gears 3, we got to fight a Berserker that's Lambent, and you're stuck in this area, and there's like no cover. And it literally took us, I can't even think of how many times it took us to get through it, but we stuck to it, and we eventually, we got it done. And same thing was happening here, it's like after dying a bunch of times, you're like, oh, we're going to try something different. And that's when I decided to go up to that little bridge up there with the one shot. And those first few kills was critical, getting those blood mounts and the dudes with the shields. And then the 2 Berserker comes out, and I'm like, dude, I can't do nothing. I'm getting just like, it's wrench after wrench up here. So I'm like, dude, it's just like wrench after wrench here, you know. And the thing is about the chainsaw, it's like if you're getting any kind of damage, somebody shooting at you, or this wrench is like swiping you, you can't get your chainsaw revved up. So that's why you see me, like after I get a kill, I'll roll back because your chainsaw needs to be revved up in order to get that little cinematic where he kind of cuts up into a person. Alright, so we got a little bit of breathing room here. And yeah, slice and dice you, motherfucker. These turrets, they don't last long. It's not long before you got to keep putting ammo in them and that kind of thing. But like I said, in order to get these two berserkers down, I gotta pick up a Scorcher, and I gotta have to drop my sniper rifle for that. And that's definitely something I would never want to do in an insane mode, but kind of is what it is. We can't kill these guys without flaming them up first and then hitting them with our regular weapons. Like right now he's red, so you switch to your gun and try to do some damage to him. And like I said, on the easier modes, there's only one of these, but on insane, they throw two at you. And I think there's like a record number of close calls up in here too. I just, many times I was real close to him. I thought I'd be in the bag. But we got it done, man. And every time you get done with a battle, they play the little music. You know, it's like happy music. And pretty much that's the way it is, man. You know, like you get into one of these battles and you constantly keep dying, and you know, so when it finally plays the music, you're like, yeah, made it. I look back through this video, just like, I can't believe that I wasn't taken out by that berserker. It was like so many times I was just like flirting with danger being so close to him. Making my way back to that room to pick up that Xonex pack. Some grenades, pick that up, get some ammo. And I'll get back to these berserkers and get them down. In Gears of War Judgment Day, they kind of did the weapon inventory slot thing a little differently than the previous games. In Gears 1 through 3, you kind of used your D-pad to switch through the weapons. Right and left were your two rifles, whatever you were working with. But in Judgment Day, switching through your weapons was done with the Y button, and you can only carry two weapons, whether it was a pistol, rifle, whatever. You didn't really have the 4 slots, although the grenade inventory was done a little bit differently, and that was kind of nice in this game. I think you used your LB button to throw them, RB, don't quite remember, but anyway. After playing Gears 3, you're kind of used to the weapons the way they were, and then you get into Judgment Day. So there goes one berserker. When we kind of got used to the weapon, we were liking it a little bit. And then from Judgment Day, we went back to Gears 2, so we went back a little bit. And then, you know, you're like, oh, kind of missed the weapons the way they were in Judgment Day. The definite downside was that you know, you lost the weapon slot. You know, when everything else failed, like if you ran out of Lancer ammo, you could, you know, use your pistol or something. But I don't know. You kind of work around it. So right there, we get a little bit of happy music, and our AI guys took out the last berserker, and I'm trying to get up here so I can get back to my sniper rifle before the cinematic cuts, because I don't want this Scorcher, that's for sure. And I get it just before the cutscene. It was just at the end. So anyway, that's one epic battle. It's got to get to this walkthrough at some point down the road, but I made this video for my YouTube channel or my Facebook channel, and this was a pretty awesome fight, man. Gears 3, all the Gears games on Insane are quite tough, but you know, this was just a pretty epic battle, and it was pretty awesome.